guy. Coastal flight there, time for the takeoff. Rangers on the plane, everybody a laugh. Captain give command, Cliff and Sabak. Wipers on, like him lose him track. Coastal flight there, MD-80 strong. Captain talk proper, Cliff get it wrong. Whole crew shout when him do that thing. Wipers on, every time him sing. Taxi light bright, line move slow. Captain said, flaps 11, set fi go. Cliff reach down like him get it done. Push the angle and shout out strong. Wipers on, captain bite lips said nothing yet. Tower clear them for the runway set. Line up straight on the center line. Captain said trust set engine looking fine. Power come up, the gauge alive. Captain call 80 knots cross check time. Cliff scan once then grab the mic. Shout it loud with airline pride. Wipers on, V1. Captain steady and true, rotate. He pull back smooth, jet lift off. City drop low, Cliff still think rain start fall below. Wipers on, some player drop phone, one man shout yo. Captain fly the jet but him eyebrow low. Wipers on, oh! Coastal flight there, time for the takeoff. Rangers on the plane, everybody a laugh. Captain give command, Cliff answer back. Wipers on, like him lose him track. Coastal flight there, MD-80 strong. Captain talk proper, Cliff get it wrong. Whole crew shout when him do that thing. Wipers on, every time him sing. Positive rate, gear come up clean. Captain say autopilot and climb 15. Cliff press button quick, feel like a king. Then announce to the whole cabin. Wipers on, seat belt sign off, service begin. Juice and snacks roll down the aisle again. Small chop it like turbulence green. Captain says seatbelt sign on, tell them sit in. Cliff grab the PA in confident tone. Wipers on like storm cloud blown. Plane rock once then set to nice. Captain say reduce speed, only precise. Cliff twist knob with full advice. Then shout it again like him save them life. Wipers on, whole team start chant it row by row. Even the coach just a shake him down. Captain by lips so he made no blow. Top of the descent, come quiet and neat. Captain says seatbelts on, cabin secure the seat. Cliff straight to the mic like him repeat. Wipers on, with perfect beat. Approach brief done, winds look fine. Captain say flap 15 on the final line. Cliff grab the lever on one him fine. Then shout it again for the 100th time. Wipers on, gear come down with the solid sound. Captain line it up, runway straight ahead. Now sync rate good, speed on point. Cliff whisper soft but still disjoint. Wipers on, touchdown smooth, spoilers deploy. Reverse thrust roll like a stadium noise. Captain bring her in calm and slow. Cliff still shout it, taxiing low. Wipers on, coastal fly there, safely touch ground. Rangers off the plane, still a laugh oh load. Captain do him job like a real pro man. Cliff still shout it at the terminal gate. Wipers on, MD-80 on the coastal line. Same two pilots every single time. Serious captain, co-pilot wrong. But them landing safe every flight all along. So anytime you hear that soul alarm, you know who that is. Wipers on. Now this one dedicated to the hockey crew, them up in the air and on the runway. Charter life, checklist life, night and day. Coastal Airways in the area. Now, Captain Jason and First Officer Cliff. Same crew every trip. So come. On the tarmac, on the ramp, runway. Lights them gleam. Bags in all the whole players buckle deep. Captain Jason come with the flows and sweeps. Set parking brakes set before we start the creep.
Hi folks, what's going on? Welcome to the FSBN channel today. My name is Jason. If you're welcome aboard, if you're brand new to the channel, welcome aboard. That's what I should say. We're going to take these idiots back over to Westchester. And I can't hear a thing. Why can't I hear a thing? I never can hear anything. And I think it's because of the setting, and I have to reset the setting. Now that is set fine. Give me 1 second. I gotta get up, go over there, and then I'll get it rocking and rolling. Give me 1 second, and I'll be right back. more time. Now I can hear everything. All right, welcome aboard the FSBN channel. Let's try it again. My name is Jason, and, well, that was an ugly game. If you've watched it, I'm sorry. It was a waste of 3 hours. I've got paper bags in the back for everybody to put on their heads because they should be ashamed of themselves on how they played. I'm really not surprised. This team, you know, I knew this from like week 2 that they didn't have the team. So I'm not surprised. The blowout, whatever. It is what it is. I don't care. I really wasn't invested in this season anyway, just because I knew from the start they didn't have it. You know, the Rangers, it was 10-2. Guys, 10 goals in hockey? Oh my gosh, what are you doing? Anyway, I have beer leagues like that score. It's a head shaker, really. I don't understand this. Anyway, welcome aboard. Sorry I'm late. We were supposed to go an hour earlier, but I couldn't make it, so we're here now. All right, let's get it done. We're going to take the idiots back home, and let's do this. Let's go ahead and open this up. We're going to connect the jetway. Rain is everywhere. It's crappy weather all the way up the northeast seaboard here, so we're just kind of, it's going to be that kind of night, I think, for us. Oh shoot, you know what I forgot to do? I got to put in my my flight plan here. Let me go ahead and throw that in there. I do want to get this party started quickly, so as quick as I possibly can, that's what we're going to try to do here. Boston Ground is online, so we'll get them hooked up. And welcome aboard, everybody. William, how are you? He said, good morning, Jason. It was good to see you. It was great to see you. Okay, live. Let's go fly. Yeah, let's go fly. We're getting some crap weather. You guys are going to love it, I think. I won't, but you will. So that's, I guess, what it's about, right? All right, a couple things. We're going to go ahead and, if you click this right here, you got HPN of Boston. It doesn't show or reflect which one we're on because we're going to have to actually pull that in from the data here. I've got to give it a few seconds, I think, for it to kick in. Where was I? Ident. Actually, want to go index. Menu, ACARS, AOC, we're going to click pre-flight, init data, and then we're going to come over here to init request. And it depends on what pulls up, we'll see. It might be ours, it might not be ours. It takes a few seconds for it to kick in. Boston, HPN, now it's in. So now you'll be able to slide over here and it should be right there. And that's going to reflect. What, did I do the right one? Boston HPN. Yes, okay. I'm going to go ahead and shift that. Oops, shoot. I'm going to shift that weight. Let's do it again. All right, I'm back there. There we go. Now I'm going to shift that weight up. We'll get about 10,000 in that, pushing that about right. I'd like to bit like 17-ish on the takeoff CG. There we go. Anywhere in that range is good. 5x5 sounds good. Thank you, Will. Appreciate it. I do apologize, folks, for the delay. We were running around and ended up going out with family to eat, so that's kind of what it was. I'm going to set flaps 11 today. We've got 50 in there. We're looking at 17.8 on the trim. Cell temp, we're definitely not doing any of that, but I am going to add a little bit more fuel. It's at 3.6, so I'm going to go 3.7 in the center here just because, again, they short us just a touch, the density and all that stuff. And we can take a look at our fuel storage right now. We got 5950 over 5950. Nothing in that center. Gives us 11,900 pounds. You got to write that stuff down because if we don't, there's uplift issues. This dog is bothering me. Wants to get in here. We got an ACARS coming in here too. I'll get to that here in just a little bit. Let me go ahead and I'm not letting the dog in. So the dog could sit there and scratch at the door until he's. See that? It's just terrorist. I'm telling you. I don't know. What the heck was I doing? I'm getting lost. All right, that's what I was doing. I just gotta laugh. I don't know if you guys can hear it. but he is scratching on the door like you wouldn't believe it. And I'm stuck in the seat. I can't get up and let him in. I'm not going to, change everything. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and call fuel. Let's get the fuel on board right now, and then we'll deal with, firing up the airplane here in just a little bit. Fuel's coming in. GSX, got to wait for that to pull. I'll call it right now. I'm going to request refueling. And then I am actually going to connect the jetway. There it comes. So it was an absolute rout today with the New York Rangers. If you missed the game, it was you didn't miss much. It was absolutely terrible. Probably the worst hockey game I've ever seen. Hence why I am wearing this cap today. This is a Utah Mammoth cap. I'm done with the Rangers. The season's over. Now I've got the door closed here. As the team enters the cockpit, I am going to not even acknowledge their existence. So I've shut the door, and we're done. We're done with that. They can do what they need to do, and we're going to do what we need to do. Maybe make a nice landing into Westchester. We'll see how that goes. If I might say something that would be not good for our business. So hence why it's all good. Honestly, it's just a game. It's not that big of a deal, but it's pretty embarrassing when you lose 10-2. Absolutely atrocious. I don't know, folks. I don't know if you follow hockey, but that score is like amateur league. That is absolutely terrible. And Chris Drury, you got a lot of work in front of you, man. I would sell the entire team. Start over, buddy. Get them. If they're not playing, start over. If they don't buy into what you want, and I hope that's blue-collar hockey, they got to go. They just got to go. It's time to start over, and now's the perfect time to do it. All right, let's do this. Weather. Let's get the weather here in Boston right now. Boston weather. We've got a special 090 at 11. Visibility is 6 miles in rain. We have mist, broken clouds. Oh my gosh. This guy won't stop. Like, he just won't stop. Pops, what's going on? I could say it. Rangers discuss the 22. It's just terrible. It's absolutely terrible. It's so bad. I just gotta laugh. Oh man. I'm gonna text my family with this guy in here. Georgian? Hey, I gotta let this dog in. Alright, let me let him in. He's banging on the door. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Sorry. It was just a terrible. It's just a terrible score. It is just an ugly game. Like I said, if you missed it, you didn't miss much, folks. It was just that bad. I wish I would have had 3 hours back. Rangers need shock therapy. Yeah, I bought paper bags for every seat in the back. They can just put them. All the players can put the bags on over their heads. It's just that bad. All right, let's get it going. What are we doing? Got the airplane loaded. We'll get the fuel coming up. I wrote the fuel figures down, and we are already loaded. We're doing 22,000 pounds. We're loaded in the center right now. Good. Okay, reference airport is Boston. BOS. Boston. Let's go. Last position. We'll dump that in there. Click route. It's really a simple flight today. We're just going to HPN. It's a quick flight. We'll only climb up to about 16,000 feet just because it's such a fast flight. Runway today. What did I write down? I didn't. Let's see. We're going overcast 3, 4 over 4. Overcast at 003, 04 over 04. Altimeter is 30.01. How is Thailand, by the way, William? Is it nice? It's probably really nice right now, isn't it? We're ILS 4 right, departing runway 9er. Oh, cool. Let's see here. Runway 33 right is approved for turnoffs. Reback all hard, short, set, blah, 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 blah. We got a crane. I kind of looked at that. We're doing 555s on the FICON, and we're going to 100% wet. So, good to know. We got a 5-con issue today. We're going to go 09er on the runway. Pretty cool. Let's go to departures. We're going to go and rock the PATS 7 departure right there with 09. That is good. And the arrival is coming in at, I believe, Valerie. Yeah, it's the Valerie 1 via Nelly transition right there. That's it. So it's Pat's direct Nelly, and then we're done. Right now in Westchester, we're landing the 08010 gusting 19. It's going to be landing northbound. Nope, 080. Why are you landing southbound? That was... What the heck are you guys talking about? That was 58 minutes ago. Right now, Westchester is reporting 1 1/2 mile visibility, light rain, mist, vertical visibility 300 overcast. Holy crap. That's why we're landing 16, because we can get in on a ILS approach, Cat 2. So, technically speaking, runway 16 gives us about a 3-knot headwind. Hopefully we could stay at 16, because then it'll be better for us. We're not going to simulate the tower closing or anything like that, because it's not that time. It's 5 o'clock. So, okay, I'm good with this. We're gonna set up the ILS 16. I'll throw that in there, and it's going to probably be IGN transition. And we'll click route. We're going to go activate. We'll execute it. So we're going to go to the legs page. Pat's direct Nelly. Close that discontinuity. Execute it. Route data is in. I'm good on all that. Right on back to init ref. We're looking at 0 fuel rate of 107.7. Throw that in there. Our fuel outbound 22.1 on the gas. /N for normal. And reserves, we're doing about 7. We do have an alternate in Newark and an alternate in, I believe it's Newark and Manchester. So that's kind of where we're at. 16,000 feet on the top end of the altitude today. And our cruise wind's 232 at 53 on the speed deviation is +7 on the DAV right there. Takeoff coming in. We're going to go full power today, which is nice. We never get to do a full power takeoff, so we're going to go ahead and do that. Let's go to performance. We've got Boston, BOS. It is not dry. It's going to be wet. Good. Wind 090 at 11. 090/11. Outside air temperature is coming in at a 4. Runway 090. Pretty cool. Basically going straight out to the east, which I have taken off on 090 before, but it's been a long time. All right, we're gonna go flap 11 here, and we're looking at a pressure of 3001. Set there, whatever, 30.01. Anti-ice is, we're at 4 on. Packs are going to be on. Takeoff weight is 129. Straight. All right, there we go. Cell temp 37. I'm going to go full power today. So none of that. Don't worry about that. Inclement weather like this, you wouldn't even do a cell temp. You just go straight up and plow through. We're looking at 123 over 136 over 145. All right, that's good. Before I get the bums in, I'm going to go ahead and get this 9250 over 9250, and we're looking at 3650 in the front in the center. Brings us to 22 150, and I will sign that off. Okay, cancel that. Oil quantity, how we doing here? We got 15, and our hydraulics 16 over 16. Good. Everything is all set, ready to go. I'm gonna throw that in the FMC. We've got 123, 136, and then again 145. Right back to menu. Okay. Get some comments and see what's going on. Yeah, exactly right. I'll fly the team as fast as I can. That's how I feel with that loss. That was pretty bad. Wasn't just pretty bad. It was brutal. Absolutely brutal. 300. What did I say? 3001. Yeah, 3001. Throw it on there. I'm gonna start the boarding process now. We'll get them over here. Let's get them lined up and ready to go. How's that? Click this. We're going to click request boarding. That is done. There we go. As they're doing that, okay, normal. We're going to test that up. Zeroed up. That's good to go. Coming on down the chute. Galley power is on. That's auto. Good. Start pumps off. Emer lights armed. Seatbelts coming on. We got anti-ice on. Keep that pump on. And we're going to start the APU. Alright, let's go. Oil pressure is low. That's coming up. Ah, shoot.
Fire, left engine.
Alright, we got the APU fire light on, and then 6. Sorry, I was a little late to the game on that. At least I remembered when I just hit the start button. I was like, oh shoot, I gotta test the fire. Alright, that works. Just in case the APU decides to blow up on us, we've got it. Or start on fire or whatever it wants to do. Okay, bat volts are good, amps are good. Here comes the APU online. Alright, today's state is 10. Can you imagine that plane ride home? Woo! Boy, I wouldn't want to be them. No, sir. I'm sure the coach had their number. So tests, got anti-skids on. Okay, we got APU coming online. Go ahead and throw that off, and then we'll wait for the air. I'm going to actually throw the air on right now. We'll wait till we get pressure in the duct. And coming up on the overhead. Engine sinks off. It's going to test ground props.
Light slope.
Wind shear.
Headwind, shear, headwind,
Thunderstorms
shear,
clear.
headwind,
Stall.
shear,
Pull up.
tailwind, shear, tailwind, shear, tailwind, shear.
That's on. Good. That's good. Coming on down the chute. Just that. Bang. Bang. We are done on the overhead. Finished. Curtis, what's up? How are you? The defense forgot how to skate. They were falling down. Yeah, it looked like they were skating in Central Park today. It's just terrible. It's just absolutely terrible. Oh gosh. You can't do anything but laugh. You can't. I saw a couple comments and it had me laughing. Somebody said, can you sell an NHL team? It's just so funny. Oh, that was great. Oh, I love it. You guys, I get it. I mean, you get it. Some losses are pretty bad. This was pretty bad. This was a bad loss. It wasn't even, I don't know. I don't know what to say. I just, it's hard. It's all good. I'll say that. It's all good. Okay, 110.3, 110.3. Let's go and test it. Because I'll tell you what, we may need this Autoland feature. Let go. It might happen. We might be auto-landing the airplane into Westchester today. It's that kind of crappy. All right, assume temp coming in takeoff flex. We're actually going to test everything. It just drives it up to 0. Hit the takeoff on now. We're going to go throw test on, flip it over on the B side. We got 3,000, 3,000, and last but not least, we could check the the auxiliary tanks. They're good. And then 107.7, and our gross weight 108.9. That's good. Excuse me. We'll check this suitcase handle. Good. Looks like we got a good jet so far. Flap at 11. And let's check alternates. One thing I forgot to do yesterday was test our... remember, maintenance had this. They had to tow it off the gate, and they brought it back. That's why it's not a cold and dark status. It's because of that. We're going to squawk 24, 24, 10. 24, 10. And let's hear what's going on in the real world environment. Stand by for some cool entertainment. And so the team give up, so did I. I didn't wear my threads today. I'm like, man, the door's closed. I'm not going to talk to him anyway. I'll let the FO, I'll let Cliff get up and talk to the team and say goodbye. Can you imagine it, though? Oh, man. I'll tell you what. Let's see here. Center. Gosh. Okay, let's have a listen. See if it wakes. Now, did I start my flight? Okay, I did. I want to make sure I started the flight, so I did. Okay, that's all set, ready to go. We're going to go ahead and test this. All right.
For Yankee Heavy,
TCAS system test, okay.
Is it cement? It's bad. It just was bad. Just a bad game. I think they're just ready. It's just so done. All right, we're going to go take off on, and this is a condensed schedule. I understand, but man, they haven't even showed up. It's bad. Really bad. All right, folks, we got a good jet. How's that? Let's talk about the departure here really quick. And as we get the passengers on, we're going to go ahead and... we still have a job to do, even though the Rangers are terrible. We still got to fly them back home. So we're still getting paid, right?
A little bit longer. I got traffic that has to go outbound.
Let's go here. This way, we're going to go to the SID, and we're looking at the western. No, what am I doing? We're in Boston, buddy. BOS, Boston. SID. We're doing the Pat 7 departure, and there we go. All right, so come on. You can see what I'm going to do here. On runway 9er, I'm going to go through this with you. I'm going to read the FMC. You guys are going to read the chart, and we'll go from there. How's that? Okay, we're out with Claw. That's our first waypoint, and I've got 250 knots above 4,000 feet. Then we go into Fenway. Then we're doing Gillette Stadium. And Warmth. right? Wommath, I guess. Dedham, Pats. So we've got this track here, Gillette, Warmth, then we got Dedham, then over to Pats. Once we're at Pats, then we're going to do the arrival into the airport. Hold on. Okay, I've got that set up, and we're going to go to the taxi route. Approach, if we had to come back around and land on runway 9, that would be sweet. They probably wouldn't do that. They'd probably bring us, I don't know. I don't know where they would bring us. To be honest, let's see what they're doing here. Landing 4 right. So I'm just going to lock in 4 right, just in case we had to do, you know, if you have an engine out or something like that. That's what we're going to do. HPN now for the arrival airport. And you can see the star. We're doing the Nelly or the Valerie 1 arrival. I'm just going to brief this now so we don't do it in the air. We will kind of look at it, but you can see we're going Nelly, Camber to Tinker, Valerie, and basically right from there we're going to get direct up, hook up, and then straight in. So we're not going to go the Kingston. I know we said Kingston transition. We're not going to do that because we'd have to go Valerie up to Kingston back. So I'm going to change that now, right now. So we're going to go to, you can see the Pat 7. We're going to go arrivals and departures. Click on that so it brings us over to the arrivals. And then we're going to do the Valerie 16 via Sim. So we're going to skip Kingston. We're just going to go right to Sim. All right. We're good with that. We're done. Just checking out a crew member. There you go. The Florida Panthers are looking for a new charter service close to my choice. I've got them. Hey, we've got the Panthers. We've got their contract. Give the team parachutes and Westchester to jump out. I'll make the landing a little nice. I'm gonna drop the piano when we get into Westchester. Boom! 400 or 500 feet a minute. Just because. Terrible. All right, 5,000 feet, altitude set. Again, flight director's on my side. We're looking at 145 up to 5,000. We're good to go. Let's go ahead and program. Everything else looks good in the cockpit. We're ready to go. We got the passengers on board. Just got that confirmation. There goes the jetway. So we're good. Got the APU fired up as well. And now I just want to get the... we've got that on. Go ahead. Keep those off. That's going to be reset right now. Doors are coming closed. Let's go ahead and start the aircraft. I'm going to do my flow here. That's coming up. That's coming up. You guys, we got to go walk around, didn't we? Hey, why are the trucks hanging out there? Did they not like drive away or something? I don't know. I thought they were open when they boarded them. I have no idea. Sometimes that triggers GSX to gotta get the baggage carts coming or whatever. Should we do a walk around? Come on, dude. Nah, let's say cliff walk around the jet. I'm good. That's fine. Wipers on. Yeah. Okay, let's do this thing. I'm gonna get this show started. GSX coming up. We're gonna click prepare for push and departure. Thank you. I'm gonna call ground. De-icing warning. We're gonna have to de-ice the airplane somewhere. Do you want to crest? Not right now. I don't think it's raining right now. It's just light rain. Probably not. You know, it's temperature's 4 degrees, so it's, you know, 36. It's raining, but all right. Let's do this thing. I'm gonna call Boston ground 121.9.
2634 Boston ground, cross runway 15 right at November.
November, I did not see Mike in this rain. Incom 13 or 1434.
Yeah,
All
okay.
right.
Sometimes scenery's a little different. No worries.
Checklist. Here we go. Okay, 0 fuel weight set. Takeoff condition computer is set. Stab trim is set. Flap takeoff selector is set. Airspeed bugs. TRP. Set. Check. Fuel pumps.
Ground, good evening. JetBlue 715, gate Charlie 31 with information Zulu ready for the push on to Alpha.
And JetBlue 715, Boston ground, hello. Push back onto Alpha approved. Base south. Call me when you're ready to taxi.
Fuel pumps, doors,
Push on Alpha
hydraulics.
approved, face south, call for taxi. JetBlue 715.
Just going to throw it on, ready? And collision lights coming on. Bang.
Oh, and all aircraft on frequency be advised. Let's see, information Zulu now current 0254 Zulu, wind 080 at 11, altimeter 29907.
29907. Here we go. 29907 on both sides. 29907. Let's give him a call. We have Zulu. All right, we're Alpha 13. Boston ground, Riptide 5800, Alpha 13, push please. We have Zulu.
Hey, Riptide 5800, Boston ground, hello. Push back your discretion. Proceed to spot 7. Call when ready for taxi. Squawk mode, Charlie.
Okay, we'll squawk mode Charlie for the push and understand. We'll call you ready for taxi.
Aircraft on frequency, ATIS has just updated to Alpha, no change to conditions.
Alright.
Spot lab.
Alright, let's go. You guys ready to rock and roll? I sure am. Gotta love this airplane. It's I love the paint. It just looks really good on this airplane. This Allegiant paint, real nice. It's gonna look better with a coastal paint, but right now, the best we can, right? All right, here we go. Brakes are off. I gotta tell him what direction we're pushing. Da, 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 da. All right, so operator, continue the push, please. No, I don't. I'm gonna auto-save quick push. Use parking brakes. Park brakes off. We're out of here. All right, we're on the push. 2209. We're about 9 minutes behind schedule.
And Midcon 1434 is going to be a JetBlue on Alpha ahead of you. Going to taxi in a minute. Give way to him. Go behind him to your gate.
We'll keep an eye on the JetBlue, Midcon 1434.
Can you imagine if the pilot was a Ranger fan? Get on the PA. You guys suck. Put your seatbelts on. That'd be great. Can you imagine? That's why the captain's not a Ranger fan. It's just... No, dude, honestly, to be all kidding aside, here's the deal. They need a rebuild. They just need to rebuild the team. And it's going to take a few years. So I wasn't surprised, okay? I wasn't really surprised about it. So I'm not, like, really upset because I knew, all right, you know, okay, this is a stinker. I get it. But I wasn't, like, all these Ranger fans are upset. And I'm like, dude, haven't you watched, like, all game? I mean, all season? They don't have it. They didn't have it. I knew they didn't have it. Even from the second week, I knew they didn't have it. Start valves open on the left side. Let's go and fire it up. I'm squawking. All right, there's 10, 13. I'm going to go ahead and click this. All right, let's go. Throw it in. Fuel's coming in. Bang. There's a light. Each T is up, and one's coming up. Park brake set. All right, looks good. Hitting 40, and starter valves coming off. Let's check the power on that side. Left side's looking good. We're on the bus. All right, let's go fire number 2. Fire number 2.
Ground JetBlue 715, ready taxi.
And JetBlue 715, runway 9, taxi via Alpha Kilo Mike, cross runway 4 left.
Runway 9 to us is going to be probably Kilo. We'll go Kilo and then probably Mike, I'm guessing. There's 20, 22. Here comes the fuel. Bang. Fuel's in. There's a light. Let's go listen to those beautiful Pratt Whitneys fire up. Beautiful with the rain. Man, that looks good, doesn't it? Yeah, picture that, guys. I really do. Let's take a picture.
Delta 137, clear 4 right at Yankee.
Delta 137, Boston ground, hello. All right, taxi to parking. You can join 33 right,
Runway
left on Mike,
okay.
Right on Charlie, cross runway 33 left, hold short, runway 4
All right,
left.
that's got to go. We're having a conflict. Give me a second. I just got to change my settings.
Take 33 right, then we'll go on Mike,
Controls.
Charlie, cross 33 left, hold short.
Controller
4 left,
and drone
137.
control. It shouldn't have any plane control. No. There we go. All right, we got 2 good starts. Looking good there. Get off there. All right, done. Gonna have to throw this off. All right, let's go ahead and fire him up. That's good. APU on the bus on the right side. Looking good. Coming on down. That's off. Air conditioning is off. Packs are coming on. Good. Let's shut off the lights. Take the floodlight off. That looks good. Coming on down. Looks good here. Captain side. Anti-ice on.
And JetBlue
Oh, jeez, I need
715,
lights.
no further ATC available. Frequency change approved. Monitor CTAF 128.8. Have a nice flight over Buffalo.
Okay, we're CTF 128, JetBlue 715, have a good night.
Don't like the flood. All right. Lighting's good. I like the lights. It's a little dim. I like a little bit more lighting than that.
On taxiway Yankee.
JetBlue
That's
1118,
off,
Boston
that's
ground,
off, that's
hello.
off.
All right,
Take
taxi to
off,
parking. Let's
Flaps.
join runway
11.
33 right, then left
Armed.
on Mike, right on.
All right, I'm ready to go. Let's.
Runway 33 left, hold short, runway 4 left.
Join runway 33 right.
Backlighting
Left
is
on
little
Mike,
dim.
right on Foxtrot.
Okay, guys,
cross
checklist coming up. Taxi checks.
Runway
Doing really quick.
33 left, hold short, runway 4 left. JetBlue 11.
All right, guys. Taxi checks. Let's go. Taxi, 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 taxi. Air conditioning panel is good. Peter heat is on. Anti-ice. We are going to throw the engine anti-ice on. Let's get that going. And right here. And right here. Engine anti-ice is on. Engine instruments are checked. Flight controls are set. Flaps and slats. 11 degrees. Got a green light. Transponders on TARA and pneumatic cross
And
feeds.
Delta 137 on Charlie, cross
go.
runway 4 left.
Brakes off.
Continue taxi Charlie to Bravo Echo to parking. Welcome to Boston.
Okay, with Delta 137, we'll cross 4 left, and we'll continue on Charlie Bravo Echo to parking.
Hang on just a minute. Let me write this down. It's probably going to be Echo to Mike. Boston ground, Riptide 5800 on Kilo here, ready for taxi.
And Riptide 5800, runway 9, taxi via Kilo Mike, cross runway 4 left.
Runway 9, Kilo Mike, cross 4 left, Riptide 5800. Let's go. Brakes off, right? Sure are. We're moving. Alright, why? Ah, that's why. That's better. Overshot it. Let's go. Wipers on.
1118 on Foxtrot. Cross runway 4 left. Continue on Foxtrot Alpha to your gate. Welcome to Boston.
On Foxtrot, cross runway 4 left. On Foxtrot to Alpha to the gate. Next to the 18 JetBlue 11.
Man, this scenery is just phenomenal, isn't it? It just looks so good. See you later, Boston. We'll see you in a couple weeks when we get killed again. Terrible. Wait a minute. That can't be right. Alright, that's good. Let me get to your comments while we're taxiing. Okay, got that. They have no heart. You're exactly right. All right, we're good. Ja, how are you? Welcome aboard. All right, we're coming up to Bravo. We've got Kilo. We're across 4. Here come the lights. We'll get those lights extended. Is it 145? Yeah, 145 is on the speed.
Ground hello, JetBlue 1818.
JetBlue 1818 Boston ground. Hello.
Crossing 4 left.
What gate are you going to tonight, sir?
I think it's the Bravo terminal.
Okay, JetBlue 1818. You can make an immediate left on Mike right there. Cross
Flag is
runway,
whipping. Look at that thing.
33 left. Then right on Charlie. Hold short runway 4 left.
Okay, we're making the left turn on Mike. We'll cross 33 left. And then we'll make the right turn on Charlie, short of 4 left. JetBlue 1818.
Crossing 4 left. It's an active runway here.
And Riptide 5800. No further ATC available. Monitor CTAP 128.8. Frequency changed approved. And have a nice flight.
Thanks for being on. We'll contact 128.8. And thanks for the services. We'll see you. Riptide 5800. That way. That way.
Boston ground, hello. This is JetBlue 1620. We're at Charlie 23 with information now for ready for push.
JetBlue 1620 Boston ground. Hello. Thank you for.
Okay, runway 927. Hold line right here.
Push at our discretion.
Hold right there.
For you,
All right, let's go ahead and call 128.8.
Okay, call whenever you're ready for taxi.
128.
And JetBlue 18 on Charlie, cross runway 4 left, continue on.
All right, guys. Let's do this thing. You guys ready to go? Let's roll it. Checklist coming up. Landers are closed for me. Those are on. We got slow on here. Engine anti-ice are on. We're on the B side today. Takeoff config. We're going to check that. Push them up. All right, I'm back down. I got nothing. Hold the brake. Ignition selectors on Bravo. Altimeters are set. ABS and spoilers are armed. Takeoff checklist is complete. Let's do this thing. Just going to take a look. Make sure nobody's on approach. Looking good. We're going to go straight out now on the departure. Okay, Pat 7 departure, straight on the runway heading. We're basically 092 on the heading. So let's go this way. Zero 902, right there. Takeoff on the FMA. Let's do it. Boston traffic, Riptide 5800, taking runway 9er, Boston.
Monitor ground point 9, have a good night, 45.
Okay, lights coming on.
Approaching runways.
And our lights on here. Right side. Okay, we're going to make a nice turn in here to runway 9er. Again, it's going to be a static takeoff, kind of like we did coming out of...
American 1874, you cross runway 15 right at November, and then taxi via Bravo Echo.
15 right on November, American 1874.
Number 238 heavy, contact departure.
Over 2 departures, number 238.
On runway 09.
Alright, stop the
American
aircraft.
1874, monitor ground
Bring him up.
plan.
Appreciate it.
No problem.
Throttle's coming up. Your normal takeoff, anything below 80 knots will stop. Let go of the brakes. And auto throttle is armed. Technical thrust is set. Technical thrust set. Lots of rudder in there, lots of right rudder. I thought I fixed this dang thing. Alright. Clamp. That is so cool. The rain just beads off of this thing. Alright, there's V1. We're going. We are. I gotta go the opposite way when I rotate. That's crazy, dude. Why is my gear up already? Thank you, Cliff. Positive rate climb, gear up. 20 degrees on the nose. We'll hold that right there. Looking good. Okay.
Traffic.
Yeah, that's right, I got him. That is not a live traffic. That's FSLTs. Speed set. 200 knots. Okay, climb thrust set. And reduce down to 15 degrees on the nose.
4730 cross 15 right, taxi Bravo Echo. 15 right, Bravo Echo.
2000.
4730, good night.
Okay, here we go. 2,300 feet a minute.
Traffic.
Jeez, dude, I know. Command's on. And we're going to go to level change. Vertical speeds up. Nice and controlled. I like it. Pitch down. Speed set 201. We're just going to go ahead and increase that speed just a little bit. VNAV coming up. Flaps coming to 0. Level change. Engaged. Okay, we got VNAV climb on the track, and we're going to go all the way up now to 16,000. 16,000, and we'll arm it. 16,000 armed. Slats coming up. Come up, wipers off. Park them. Lights coming up. Good departure, guys. Looking good, nice and stable. Let's go ahead and do our climb checks. Coming on down here, we're going to shut these off. Overhead, engine sinks on. I'm going to contact departure here, 4,000 now. We're going to above 4,000 feet, which we hit max 250 knots, which we're getting that. We're going to go ahead and clean this up. Let's shut that off. Good departure so far on the nice on the climb. The climb thrust is set. Everything's looking good. We got VNAV climb, nav track, and FMS EPR.
61 48.
61 miles to turn, my 48, clear to land.
There we go.
48, clear to land, Delta.
You can see how beautiful it is out there. Cleaned up already. Basically making a turn to the south now toward we're basically over the Atlantic, making that southbound turn. And there we are. We have Fenway coming up next, and I'll call departure. I didn't have say intention. I should have. Dang it. Is it too late to open say intentions? Because I'm gonna need it. Maybe. Looks like let's see if we can open say intentions. I don't know if we can. Can we do it on the roll like this? I completely forgot to turn it on. That's my bad. Let's see if it happens. I'm gonna. Whoa. Okay, what the heck? What'd you do? Airplane. I don't know what it's doing. Turn that off here, back over to here. We're gonna go up to departure. Approach, departure, ramp tower, Boston Center. Nope. 7,000 now, 8,000. Let me go ahead and try to call departure here, 133.0. Boston departure, Riptide 5800 on the Pats 7 departure at Gillette.
Skyhawk 123 Alpha Zulu, Boston approach, squawk 5716 and ident.
Sure, they come talk to me, right? There's 10,000.
Skyhawk 123 Alpha Zulu, Boston approach, radar contact. 15 east of Boston at 99900 feet. Boston altimeter 29904. Cleared into the Boston Logan class Bravo airspace. Maintain VFR at or above 8500.
Boston departure, Riptide 3. How do you read?
Skyhawk 3 Alpha Zulu, read you loud and clear.
I'm not Skyhawk Alpha Zulu. What the frick are you talking about, man?
Autopilot.
Got it. That's my fault. I touched the deal. Let's see if we can't do this again here. Try to give it a 15 degrees. We're good. Boston approach. Riptide 3. How do you read? 10,000.
Skyhawk 123 Alpha Zulu, Boston approach, squawk 4452 and ident. Skyhawk 3 Alpha Zulu, not seeing you on radar. Double check 4452 to ident again.
Because I'm not Skyhawk Alpha Zulu.
123 Alpha Zulu, Boston approach, radar contact, 11 northwest of Marshfield Municipal George Harlow Field at 10800 feet. Marshfield altimeter 29904. Cleared into Boston Logan class Bravo airspace. Maintain VFR at or below 12,000.
That might not work.
Skyhawk 3 Alpha Zulu, radar contact, 11 northwest of Marshfield Municipal George Harlow Field at 10800 feet. Marshfield altimeter 29904.
I don't care. I want to see if I could do. It's thinking I don't know what it's doing. It's because I took off and I didn't have I had a flight plan file, but it doesn't have a flight plan on me, right? So if I'm trying to say, oh, come on, bro. I'm still trying to learn this thing. I'm not going to mess with this too much, to be honest with you. I've got, we don't have a lot of time here, so that's the last thing I'm going to be dinking with is this stupid thing.
3858 cross spot, that maintains level 2990.
13,000, we're getting thrashed pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and throw, you can see we're kind of popping out of those clouds right now. 14,000, we're going to 16, we can get ready for looking good, feeling good. That's good. I don't know, what the heck. Let's check it. Boston departure, Riptide 3. Do you have my flight plan on file? We are not a Skyhawk.
Skyhawk 123 Alpha Zulu, Boston approach, no flight plan on file.
Have you ever had a file one?
Gas 3858, contact Boston Center.
VFR not required.
Alright, maybe you can find an IFR flight plan over to Westchester. I am in an MD-83.
Clearance on request, stand by.
There you go. Alright, level 16,000. Cruise altitude.
some severe turbulence at 250 to the northeast of you all, about 80 to 100 miles from the coast. If you get anything like moderate turbulence, 2.5 is one report.
Look at how
Skyhawk 3
pretty
Alpha
this is.
Zulu, expect the ILS runway 16 approach into Westchester.
Roger.
Skyhawk 3 Alpha Zulu, cleared to Westchester, direct paths, then is filed, squawk 3541 and ident.
3541.
Skyhawk 3 Alpha.
3541, brother. Hang on. 3541 set. Ident. But I'm not who you say I am, so... Boston approach Riptide 3. I mean 5800. How do you read?
Skyhawk 3 Alpha Zulu, radar contact, Riptide 3. Altitude 15, 8 feet, heading 271. Say altitude.
16,160. Quick climb. Yeah, it was a quick climb. 16,000. The real, I think the real flight, they only did 10,000 feet. That was it. And departure, did you get our last altitude? It's 16,000 feet right now.
Skyhawk 3 Alpha Zulu, affirm.
No.
Altitude
No.
16,000 feet noted.
Okay, we're not Skyhawk either. We're Riptide 5800. You have me on, you have my flight plan.
Skyhawk 3 Alpha Zulu, affirm flight plan received. Maintain 5800 or request altitude change.
No, this thing's confused. I have confused AI. It is thoroughly confused. Doesn't know what it's doing because it thinks I'm a Skyhawk. That's number one. And I'm trying to think, how do I get the flight plan in so it can say, oh, wait a minute. That's not who I think it is. This is a bigger airplane. No, this is not. I don't know. I select a new flight to try to pull it in. It's not great. To be honest, AI is not great. I mean, it's not good. It's better than nothing, but it's really not good. Just to be honest. Like, what in the heck, man? But what it is what it is, right? Is it better than the fall? Or nothing? Maybe? I don't know. Alright, so this thing says we're 113 miles top of descent. Now it's saying 96. So we've got Nelly, Tinker, Valerie. Valerie's 6,000 feet. So you can see, I'm going to choose Valerie here. You can see 10,000. Well, we got to change that to 6,000 here. And then we'll enter that. And we're going to go to the descent page. We're going to say forecast. Man, I'm not going to worry about that, honestly. It's so close, guys. It's not even an issue. Descent. I'm going to change this speed to 250 on the speed. Okay, fine. 250 at 10,000 feet. I don't want you to hold anything less than that. Okay? How's that? And execute. Good. All right, 16,000 feet. We're going to keep the seatbelts on just because it's pretty crappy weather out here. And Pat's.
Center Skywest 3058, season 5 descending cross Goop 240.
Let's go outside. All right. While I'm dilly-dallying here, let's get the weather. Let's get the weather, get already hooked up, ready to go for a crappy landing into Westchester. Right now, Westchester Airport reporting the following. 1 mile. Love it. Okay, winds 100 at 07. And we're looking at visibility is 1 statute mile. RVR at 1,600 feet. Light rain and mist. Sky conditions, vertical visibility 002. Woo, baby. 04 over 03. It's 200 feet, isn't it? 2980. Oh, shoot. All right, what do we got here? ILS 16 in use, landing and departing runway 16. NOTAMs 2911's closed. We know that. 100% wet. Caution birds in the air. All right, so we're gonna have to think about auto land, just because now I know in real life the tower would be open. So I'm talking if we really took off at 5 p.m. the tower's open. It doesn't close until 11, which means that we could shoot the RNAV, not the RNAV. We could shoot the what happened there? We could shoot the ILS approach into the airport. I'm going to go ahead and throw these off. We're pretty much out. Are we out of the soup? Ish, kind of, sort of, kind of skimming the tops. So we need a set for that approach up, okay? So what we're going to do is go to our charts approach, and I'm going to shoot the category 2 approach. I don't have a HUD, so we're going to have to do an auto land on this airplane. So we don't have a HUD on this jet, so we're kind of stuck with what tools we have, and that's going to be the ILS. I mean the auto land.
Yeah, 3858, contact Boston Center 133.42.
If we don't do that, then we're stuck at minimums at 200 feet. And boy, let me tell you, that might be a little difficult. It's for tonight. All right, let's see how this puppy goes. It's going to be 109.7. We're going to set that here. And then our course inbound is going to be 163. We're looking at 54 miles here, guys. Top of descent. 1, 2, 3. Same this side. 109er.
Kind of near the Albany area. Just the train to the right around it. Previous aircraft I had going your direction reported some borderline severe turbulence at 25, descending into Burlington, but it was moderate as well. So we're just trying to take
moderate turbulence reported. Got it. So we got moderate turbulence reported over Albany. Good to know. 163. Okay, 109.7, 109.7, 163, 163. We're set. Another good thing we're going to do is we're going to brief the approach. We're going to come into, I am actually going to go simmer. We're going to go outbound to Farron a little bit more than this. And I'm going to get the performance ready to go. We're going to click landing. We're going to go to it is good. The winds are 1007. Outside air temperature is 4.
I'm about to give a reroute to the Burlington arrival out in front of you. If you would just listen up for the spelling of the pictures, I'm going to be giving the same pictures to you.
Okay, auto brake is going to be medium. Medium to max. We'll see how that works.
4532, you ready to copy? Runway
is going to be 16. All right, QNH is going to be 2980. Reversers, yes.
3957, contact Albany Road 132.
23. Calculate. All right.
4532.
So our factored landing distance is 5,400 feet. That's what we are going to be required. We have 55 or 6,500 feet. We're going to go flaps 40. And our reference is going to be 135. Now, we're going to do a couple things here. And for instance, I'm going to actually change this here to 118.
Return at 4532 ready. Your third network. Via direct favorite. Charlie Alpha Mike.
5 1/4. 575 actually.
Golf Romeo November Mike Tango. Direct to Burlington VOR.
Is it 75? I think it's 575.
Direct to
Got to be auto ATC or something like that.
Good backup.
Philly, auto ATC. Boston Center, when do they come?
United 1356 Boston Center, I think it's been stay that way for a little while at least.
Alright, so Boston Center is popped on. We're going to go ahead and call them now on 134.7. I'm just going to flip that over. We're going to go 134.7. We'll call Boston Center. Not for very long. They're going to be kicking us off here shortly.
18, traffic towards the crossing runway, no need to respond.
Boston Center, hello, JetBlue 1620, climbing to flight level 350.
JetBlue
35 miles,
1620, Boston
opposite.
Center, hello, word for contact, climbing tempo with 330.
330, JetBlue 1620.
Boston Center, Riptide 5800, 16,000 direct to Nelly.
Riptide 5800, Boston Center, hello, radar contact, maintain 16,000, Bradley altimeter 2988.
2988.
Boston Center, Union JetBlue 715, level 320.
Descending 7,400 to 6,000.
And our lowest copy of 12 is descending at 4,000.
Normal procedures.
We're
We're gonna do.
1,800.
I'm just looking at my EFOM for the
Let's go to one still. I think I heard Walker
We're looking
11
at
radar contact line
ILS
maintain.
approaches.
Flight level
We're gonna do
300.
approach category 2.
300, Walker 1108.
Requirements, pilot qualifications. The captain must conduct the approach. Airborne equipment, 1 autopilot and 2 flight directors are required. We've got that.
715 Boston Center, hello, radar
For an
contact
operative
maintain
equipment
level
refer, we
320.
need that. We have ground equipment,
320,
ALSF 1 or ALSF
And
2 approach
American
lighting systems.
2567
This area
Boston
has
Center, is that you try
Maslers.
and call?
Hey,
We got CAT 2 approach to the US.
JetBlue 25,
Yeah, we're going to set
American
this to,
2567.
looking at D,
four right.
we got an RA of
I'll
100
get you
feet.
this in just a second.
DH.
Separation Bravo.
information Bravo and...
All the way down to 100, guys, on our DH today.
American 2051 speed your discretion, runway 4 right clear land.
Okay, DH is set at 100. We're looking at
runway 4 right clear land.
539 feet
Clear land 4 right, American 2051, speed minus.
on the AGL.
Clipper 1, heavy 167,500, descending across Providence, UR 1111.
Nelly coming in 23 miles.
Clipper 1, Boston Center, hello, radar contact.
Okay, set barrel radio bugs to published. I've done that.
Boston Center, November 485 Delta Victor on the ground at New Bedford, looking for IFR clearance to Plymouth Wings IFR 11 if able.
We've got RVR
1 moment
1600
on that
approach
wing
maybe
for
set to the lowest charted minimums, which we've done. We're looking at an RVR of 1600. Okay, Cat C minimums, but no lower than 100 feet. DA. Recommended configuration flaps 40. Use the auto land feature if of the autopilot recommended. Starting the EPU for
heavy,
electrical
welcome to
backup
Boston.
source.
Join November, cross runway
Pilot shut of the
4
airport diagram
left,
out
hold
for
short
taxi
runway
systems.
15 left.
Use landing light and strobe light and windshield light.
November, cross 4 left, 4 to 15 left. Yes,
Okay, so that's our category 2. We got that. Generally published missed approach procedures. We got
Riptide
that too.
5800, cross Valerie at and maintain 6,000. The Long Island Perfection Stewart altimeter 2976.
Okay, Valerie 6,000. Thanks, Riptide 5800. So we're gonna go Valerie 6,000. We already set
And
that.
Clipper 1
I'll be
information,
heading down the
Bravo
chute here
is current, expect
shortly.
the
We'll bring it down
ILS
to
runway
6,000.
4 right.
6,000 right there.
Yeah, Bravo looks like
And armed. Okay, it's armed, ready to go. So we're gonna descend. We'll just start
And
descending.
Clipper 1, I'm assuming you're going to need vectors for the ILS.
You got it.
How's it feeling?
Oh man. Okay, Cat 2 approach here, guys. Moving speed plus minus 5, minus 5 plus 10. Localized course.
GPS 1018 heavy,
deviation
cross
is gonna
runway
be
15 left,
about a
hold
third
short
dot.
runway 15 right.
Flight path is a half dot
contact ground
deviation.
121.9. Have a good day.
Decision region is defined as the region 300
left,
feet
15 right,
above the touchdown zone. That's decision region, not. Okay, we're good on that. Missed approach. Let's talk about the mist here. We are definitely going to want to brief the mist with you. When we go mist, it's 1,000 feet, left turn to 3,000. So we're going to go up to 1,000, we'll turn left to 3,000. We'll shoot it again here, folks. We got plenty of gas on board. I'm not concerned with the fuel status. We took a lot of fuel just for this reason. I knew it was going to be dicey getting into Westchester. We have 2 alternates today. We have an alternate in Newark, and we also have an alternate in
Bravo, current expect ILS runway 4 right.
Manchester. However, EWR right now, Newark Airport is reporting the following. Let's get the airport here for Newark pulled up here. Airports, I'm going to click EWR. We're looking at weather. Newark, right, 3 miles, light rain, mist, broken at 400 feet, overcast at 800. Worst case scenario, guys, we go to Newark. It's not that big of a deal. It's pretty close to the city. They can just take a bus and they'll be bussed up to Westchester. So, matter of fact, we probably should do that and make their life a living nightmare for tonight. Here I am busting my butt trying to get the team back, and what did they do for me? That's right, nothing. Kidding. Anyway, I'm kidding. It's a joke. I can joke to the FO like that, but I can't joke to the team. I get it. All right, let's do an ILS approach. So we're looking at some FMA things. We're going to have speed, and I'm looking at profiles, right? So the Autoland profile, we're going to want to see speed, and then land, heading select, altitude select. We're going to go localizer capture, glide slope capture, logic check satisfied. It's going to go auto land, authorized land, authorized go around, and then speed, again, authorized go around, alternate, auto land when we get alignment. Sorry, it's going to say authorized. We got VNAV descent now. Auto land, flare, FLR, and then we should see rollout. We'll see. I'm expecting the runway right around 100 feet. All right, that's how on an auto land today, we're going to bring it all the way down to 100 feet. And on a category 2, do we have a category 3?
15 across Syracuse, or at maintain level 240.
Can I fly a category 3?
Across Syracuse,
they just have category 2, folks. It's the lowest we can go, so that's okay. Let's talk about rejected landing. Published missed approach, we talked about that. Missed approach is public minimum gradient. Climb gradient out of here.
Maintain 4,000.
Basically, looks pretty good. We got MSA of 2,900 feet around the airport. Again, 1,000, left turn to 3,000, and we'll hold at HARP. We probably won't do that. We're probably just going to factor ourselves back around for another approach. If we do have to go missed again on the second attempt, we are going to just go to Westchester, depending on timing. We should have an update here on the weather in about 5 minutes.
American 2051, you want me to contact ground or stay with you?
Okay, visual chart of visual.
American 2851, welcome to Boston, cross for left, hold short runway 15 left.
Cross for left, hold short 15, American 2051.
You guys have any questions here? Any questions? I'm going to look at supplementary procedures. All's looking well. We briefed the Category 2 approach, and then kind of talked about what's to expect with the auto land. All right. It's typically the same thing, except we are going to identify the ILS here. We have ILS and glide slope on. We're going to go ahead and throw this. We're at 11,000 feet now. Let's go ahead and do our checklist. Engine sinks are off. Coming on down here, we're going to turn on the pumps. That's from the descent checklist. Let's go ahead. It's 30. What are we looking at here? 2980, okay? 2980 coming in. That is what the weather is. We have a weather update. I'm going to go ahead and get it shortly. 2980, 2980.
And American 2567, turn right heading 310, vector to final.
Okay, that's off. Coming down the chute here. That looks good. Lights are on. Looking at 14 degrees.
Heading
We're good
310,
on that.
310.
163, 1097. We're going to set that up there. I'm going to throw this online. I want to identify the approach correctly. Through 10,000 feet. Hit the flight attendants.
5800, leaving my airspace. New York is offline. Change advisory. Please have a good day.
Hey, thanks for the services. We'll see you. Riptide 5800. Okay, guys, we're done. We're going to go ahead and flip it over there. And let's take a listen to Westchester. Good old Westchester. HPN. Does it sound like a plan, you guys? Did I screw anything up? I know I'm going to, but right now, I think we're good, right? All right, we're going down 6,000. We got VNAV descent coming in. We're looking at Valerie, 6,000 feet. Once we hit Valerie, I'm going to go ahead and actually go outbound just a little bit to Farron. We'll vector ourselves direct to Farron. So it says Valerie Basie Harp. I'm not going to do that. We're going to go Valerie direct to Farron or Simmer. Wait a minute. Yeah, Farron Simmer twice. So I'm going to go Farron first. Back it off once. After Valerie, direct to Farron. Execute. There we go. Yeah, we're getting into some moderate chop here, guys.
Traffic in the air, the 11 about 8 mile off, 16. Traffic on the ground, nobody's reporting moving around, and only perfect 60. Good night.
So the tower just closed in real life. We're not simulating that. We're simulating that they're still open. So, because the timing in the sim, it would be, 22:55 Zulu. So we're talking 7 p.m. They close at 11 tonight. So that's why you're seeing that. Okay, come on, airplane. Start our descent here. It's one of those nights, you guys. One of those nights. Let's see in the area. Here we go. I don't see anybody on the area in HPN, so that's good. Just going to listen to our traffic and go from there. How's that? Let me get your comments while I can. I think we got a good brief, good plan. Let them bounce around. That's right. Yeah, it's pretty nasty, pretty gnarly out there right now. Weather-wise, let's take a look at our radar. The real nasty stuff is kind of the north of us. It's coming into New York, but right now it's fine. Okay, but kitchen profile. We're going to go to Valerie, and then we're going to go direct to Farron. And Farron it's called. I want to do about 2,000 feet or so. I'm gonna do like about 3,000 over Farron, and we'll try to see if we can't get it there. Right in the tree. Descent checks, engine sinks are off, pressurization checked, hydraulics are on high, altimeters are set, landing and airspeed data is set. landing checklist complete. I mean, descent checklist complete. I agree, Pops. Let him bounce around back there, right? It's going to be a spicy approach. Yeah, moderate continuous here. Right into this beautiful New York airspace. Welcome to the wintertime. Welcome to the Northeast. It's always like this. Part of me just says, let's just go to Fort Lauderdale and finish out their season. Marco's taking care of the mammoth already, so he's doing that. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I never do that because we're getting paid. It's good money, but still. It's honestly fine. All right, so this is pretty critical. We're gonna watch the FMA very, very closely, and the FMA is here, Flight Management Enunciated. Okay, we're gonna watch that like a hawk. $7,000 Valerie coming up close. I'm just gonna make sure the FO's got his crap done. Yeah, he does. We got 163 inbound. Looking good. 2,900. There's 7,000. Looking for 6,000 over Valerie. Then from there, we're going to foreign. And then from there, we are in. Looks like RA's 113. Looks like we have a weather update. Let's go ahead and check that weather in Westchester. Weather right now in Westchester, we have 1.5 mile. Went up a little bit. Light rain mist, looking like vertical visibility dropped. It's only about 100 feet now, folks. So we'll see how this goes. 297.4. Gosh, dang, it's nasty. This is gonna be rough. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Okay, we got VNAV cap coming in. We're gonna go ahead and bring it on down here to 3,000. 3,000 coming on. I'm gonna set that to on, and we're gonna go VNAV descent right now. All right, lights coming out. I'm expecting a missed approach, so I'm going to keep the auto throttles armed until I have visual confirmation of that runway. If we do not see the runway at 100 feet, I'm going to hit Toga and Toga again. The airplane is going to go like that, and I'm going to watch it. If it does not do that, then we are taking over. Got it? All right, I want you to hit foreign at 3,000, bro. Get going. All right, don't like what I see, so I'm going to take it over manually. I'm going to do a 1,500 feet a minute on this set. Okay, what does that mean? So the visibility is okay. It's the vertical visibility that might be a problem for us. You see how we're not going to make that restriction? So I'm going to go down to 2,000 feet a minute, about 1,900 feet a minute. Let me give him a call. I've identified the ILS. I have glide slope failure, but the ILS is on, and I'm recording it on both. You've got it on yours, and I've got it on mine here too. Let's give him a call. Brakes coming out. Slow this aircraft down. Westchester traffic, Riptide 5800 on the shoot tonight. Yes. Westchester traffic, Riptide 5800, going to be setting up for the ILS 16 Westchester. Right now, let's go ahead and click approach. 3,000 set. I'm going to go bring it down to 2. I'm going to slow the roll down to about 1,400 on the descent now. We're going to slow it down. 180. I want to get nice and slow here. I want the airplane to slow on alpha speed. That's fine. Localizers captured. Slats coming out.
2,500.
Brakes coming in. There we are. Go ahead and arm it. And that's the cool thing about the MD-80. I can really dump all the flaps. Right now, we are aligned up. Okay, flap coming down 11. We're going to hold 2,000. 2,000. We armed? We are not armed. Arm it. I'm so used to arming it. Okay, we got localizer captured. I want it to arm altitude cap. When she comes in, we are locked in. Good. Simmer looking for the 2,000 here. Leveling off 2,000. 2,000 on the level off. Gear coming down. Flaps coming 15. Oops, that's up. Wrong one. Flap 15. Set. Good. We're going to hold about 170 to simmer, okay? I'm just dragging it just a little bit. There we are. We have an ABS light on. That's fine. Gotta arm it. It won't arm till we hit 28, so. Okay, we got localizer track. We got altitude hold. ILS is armed and speed. Once we go in, I'm going to click auto land. And once we capture the glide slope, which should be at simmer, I'm going to click auto land. And we'll reconfigure and get ready here. Heading coming in. We're going to make a left turn on the departure out of here. If we had to go missed, we're going to go left 044. I'm not going to throw my lights on right now. Well, I'll just throw them on. It might be better without them, actually. Let's just put it to dim right now. Simmer's coming up. You guys saw this the whole time. Sorry. Why did it go heading on me? Now localizer track, I'm looking for the dang intercept at 2,000 here. There it comes. Here comes intercept. Let's go ahead and hit the auto land, please. Auto land set. Oh, it just kicked off on me. Kick it back on. Let's go and rebuild it. I got it. ILS coming up. Nope, she just kicked off. Dang you. All right, I got the airplane. This is going to be a glide slope capture, hold, alpha speed, no auto land. Are we on? Command's on. Okay, hold. Flaps coming in. Speed set. Whoa, airplane. All right, let's try this. She kicked it off. God dang. This is a raw approach. There's 1,000 feet. Got the runway in sight. I've got it. Way off to the left.
Approaching 16.
Kick it off.
400.
Man, why did she just disconnect? Crazy.
300. 200. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
I got the brakes.
$2,000 feet remaining.
Gosh, dude. What the heck? I have no idea why the ILS kicked off like that. I mean, it was a raw data. I was a little bit to the right, of course.
$100 feet remaining.
Oh, man. Welcome to Westchester. What's more concerning is why it kicked off on me. I had everything set up right. What the heck, man? Jeez. Slats up. I don't get it. Just don't get it. Westchester traffic, Riptide 5800, clear of runway 16, going to be taxiing past 29. Pretty dang foggy out here. Gosh, it'd be nice when I get the 7.5. Won't it? I won't have to. I'll still have to worry, but not like this, man. This is. It's just you expect the equipment to work, right? I don't think. I think I had the right setup. I don't think anything was wrong on the setup.
Approaching runways.
Yeah, I probably should set the raw data up on my side once I intercept, you know. Like he's got it here. I probably should do that on my side, is throw it in the arc mode or something like that. And that might be a little bit better. Well, yeah, it just might be a better thing. That's coming off. That's coming off. Clear the master caution. Got to tell it where we're taxiing. We are home, so we don't fly again until next week. 5, looking at gates. No, that's not right. I don't want a gate. It's going to be a ramp. Parking, 58. It's going to shut it off. Shut off number 2. Hopefully that was fun. Nice spicy approach, especially when you can't see anything and it kicks off. I'm struggling with the autopilot. Let me just brief you on something. Was I going to go around? Yes. I was pretty close, actually. But I mean, I had it raw data, so I was like, you know what, I'm just going to do a raw data approach. If I got lower, you know, if we got to like 300 feet and we're still out of it, then, you know, maybe 1,000 and about, what, 800 feet, I saw the runway, 8 to 500 feet. So I was like, we're good. So all's well, no harm, no foul. I don't know why the ILS, that's more concerning for me than anything, is why in the heck do we have an ILS failure? That's what concerns me. I don't know the answer to that. Okay, throw this to off. Engine's coming off. Okay, get off my plane. And the ice is coming off there. That's off. Seatbelts are off. Gonna go ahead and flood it. Now, I will not be flying this aircraft next week, you guys. It will be the 737-800 brand new spanking airplane. And what is next week? Does that put us in? I'm so glad I'm not flying. All right, let me see. Mike says, back in my day, thought LORAN was fancy. Now I have heard of a different system called RNAV from the 70s, 80s. Wow, tricky, but I think I have it now. Got it. I can feel the tension. There you go. Whew, that was a nail biter. Yeah, I mean, it could kick off. The autopilot, sure. I mean, you got to expect that. I wasn't, you know, I wasn't worried, but I was definitely going to go missed. And I was like, okay, we can do a raw data, you know, to about 200 feet, right? 200 feet, I could do a raw data, and then I'm gone. So at that point, once the ILS kicked off like that, I couldn't fly a Cat 2 approach. It goes to a Cat 1 because I don't have the automation anymore. It's gone, right? So now it comes back to a raw data approach. I was a little left of course, a little right of course, and that's kind of what happened, where I was like, shoot, we're getting in, you know. So it was getting in that gray area where it's like, all right, I might need to do a missed, might need to go missed approach, which I thought I was going to have to do anyway, to be honest with you. I thought I was going to go missed on this one. The weather is just terrible here. It's just, the Northeast is no joke. I'm going to go ahead and pop those air stairs, throw the open up, and I'm going to go ahead and throw off our pumps once the air stairs get deployed. There we are. And that's it. I hope you all enjoyed that. That was a lot of fun. I'm still going to go ahead and get everything ready to go, get the packs off. Maintenance is on the airplane, so they'll do their thing. I'm going to go ahead and spin this dial to 15 or 11 for our next flight. I will not be flying this airplane on the next go, guys. It will be a beautiful, brand new, spanking 737-800 in coastal colors. And that is going to be a fun one for everybody, including me. I'm going to actually have a good time flying the airplane, right? Where I'm not constantly, you still have to be on it, don't get me wrong, but not like this. This airplane, the MD-80, will get you in a trap really fast if you're automation dependent on it. Sometimes you have to you can see I was struggling with the autopilot. It kicked off on the ILS at the worst time, right at intercept. I'm going to review the video and see kind of what I did. Maybe I set something up wrong. But it should have just captured and then just came through. I think the only thing that I probably shouldn't have done was the throw. I think I know what I did wrong. I think I got to look, but I think I should have pressed auto land once I intercepted and captured. And then we were driving down the glide path. That's when I should have kicked it on, not before the intercept. So that's probably my fault. I'll review it again and verify. But you can see how much fuel we landed with. 15.4 on the gas. I mean, we had plenty of fuel. Like I said, I'm not worried. Even when the fuel I mean, the fuel status was perfect. So, and that's why we have fuel. That's why we add the gas when we add the gas, because if we don't, well, you can get yourself into trouble, right? Let's say we were running out of fuel. That would be a very stressful thing, because you're like, ah, shoot, we really have to go missed, and then that's it. We're bugging out and going home. And I think that's the difference between, you know, we might go missed versus I have to land. Really puts you in a box where you don't have any options. Fuel equals options, right? And I knew the weather was going to get crappy. I just knew it was. It was going to be bad. I saw the reports and I said, well, it's going to get bad. So we need gas. We need good amount of fuel to combat that. And that's what we ended up doing. And that's why I wasn't concerned. Like, so we go missed approach. We go missed approach, so what? Newark is perfect. Newark's 7 miles away. 8 miles or whatever it is. It's a little more than that. It's probably like 25 miles. But still, 30, 40 miles, I don't know. It's nothing. So and let's say we were low on fuel, that would be a different story. I'd be, you know, pucker factor 10. But plenty of gas. We could fly all night, man. Really. So we go missed. Big deal. And that's why that's why I added fuel. I was like, we need fuel definitely into this airport at night with this kind of weather. So the next flight we have, folks, is a Butte. We're doing the 737-800. I'm super excited for it because I get to relax a little bit. Does that make sense? I can't relax all the way, but it's very forgiving. It's different than this airplane. This airplane is it's an unforgiving bird. You got to be on top of this airplane and on your game 100% of the time, or else it will eat you for breakfast. As it has taught me, it's very humbling jet, this airplane. So is the 7-3 if you don't pay attention. It's the same thing. Ranger Team Jinx. That's right. Great flight, good learning, and fun. The landing issue was no belts on. Yes, exactly. I didn't put any belts on today. That's right. Better get some sim time before actually flying this airplane. If in the sim, that makes sense. Yeah, I mean, I've got CQ training coming up, and one of the things that I'm going to test is that auto land feature. I've done it before, but I think I engaged the auto land too early, honestly. I think that was my fault. I should have just kept it on the ILS until we drove down the slope a little bit. Got about 1,500 feet. That's when I kicked it. I should have kicked it 1,000 feet, right around there. So that's my fault, not the airplane's fault. But no harm, no foul. All's well as ends well. We got here on time. We got here safely. That's what matters. Mission accomplished, and we are done. And with that, you guys have a good night. I'm going to go ahead and try to get paid for this. We got to put this one in the books. This one is in the books. So this is our 40th flight of the season. And with that, I got to figure out when we fly again. We are flying, I believe, next Friday. And next Friday is... Next Friday is the 16th. Oh, that's going to really throw a wrench in my plans. I got to be out of town on the night. This just came up tonight, so I got to be out of town on the 19th all the way to 22nd. That is prime time flying West Coast stuff. So I'm either going to pre-record it. I don't know how I'm going to do this. I'm going to be gone for 4 days, so that's going to suck. I don't know. I could fly on the 16th. I'll fly to Philly. The 17th is going to be a members only stream, or the 18th, and it's going to be out to LA. At that point, I'm toast. I leave for 4 days, and it really throws a wrench in my plans. So I might have to pre-record at least the flights in there. So I said I did them, and then you guys can watch them. But that one flight will be for members only on the 18th. It's a long flight. We're going from Philadelphia. It's transcon, so we're going coast to coast. All right, with that, you guys have a good night. Until next time, keep the blue side up and the brown side down. See you, folks.
Now this one dedicated to the hockey crew, them up in the air and on the runway. Charter life, checklist life, night and day. Coastal Airways in the area. Now, Captain Jason and First Officer Cliff. Same crew every trip. So come. On the tarmac, on the ramp, runway. Lights them gleam. Bags in the whole players buckle deep. Captain Jason come with the flows and sweeps. Say parking brakes set before we start the creep. Cliff sit ready like him sharp and on.